Will Bitcoin ever truly become the hedge against inflation? Will Bitcoin become digital gold? So many people think that Bitcoin will eventually get to this point in the next 5 to 10 years, but perhaps right now it's just too early because we're going through some drastic times when it comes to inflation across the world. Bitcoin hasn't acted as the true hedge yet. But in this video, I want to give you a billionaire Bitcoin prediction from a huge name in the space and where he thinks the future of cryptocurrency is heading and where he thinks Bitcoin will take the entire crypto industry in the next 5 to 10 years. So if you want to hear about that, hit that like button down below, subscribe down below. I'm here every single day for you. Let's dive right in. So the billionaire we're talking about here is the CEO of Coinbase. Billionaire Coinbase CEO has just made this crypto prediction. Will it actually happen? So, of course, Brian Armstrong has been at the head of Coinbase, a massive company that went public recently. And the CEO has forecasted for Bitcoin that it will become a serious flight to safety asset within the next 5 to 10 years. What does that mean? We're going to dive into that, unpack that a little bit. And he was on a podcast with Pompliano recently, and he talked about it's just not big enough, the entire crypto market, to act as a serious hedge or a serious flight to safety asset just yet. However, that could change in the next 5 to 10 years as the market cap continues to grow, as adoption continues to happen, as more and more people see Bitcoin as the future reserve currency for so many different countries and maybe even everyone. I mean, Bitcoin could be treated as digital gold in the sense that people do a flight to safety towards the asset when things go sour. Can Bitcoin overtake gold? Well, here's the big question. Bitcoin is a $10 trillion market cap. The overall crypto market right now is at $1 trillion. Of course, Bitcoin has been at $1 trillion by itself before last year during the bull run, but it's still 10x away from reaching gold's market cap. And I don't think gold is going away anytime soon. So we need to see mass adoption occur in the next 5 to 10 years. We need to see tons and tons of people adding Bitcoin as a reserve. So he says, I think we'll see that probably change over time. I could see in the next 5 or 10 years as the crypto economy really becomes a bigger percentage of the global GDP that people actually flee to Bitcoin as the sort of new gold, if you will. But that hasn't happened yet, the billionaire said. This is a fascinating comment because Bitcoin has outperformed gold pretty much for the past 10 years. Now, this year is a little bit of an outlier where gold has outperformed Bitcoin. However, the last decade, Bitcoin has been a much better investment, but we're still early, right? We still need time in order to really grow this market. Armstrong noted that he had overestimated the chances of Bitcoin acting as a hedge against inflation in the current macro environment. He says, I thought it might actually draw more attention to Bitcoin in this kind of environment, but it looks like we're a little too early. And you don't know what you don't know, right? You have to go through these rough times that we're going through and deal with inflation on these levels to really see how people respond to Bitcoin. And I think inflation is so bad right now that people just aren't looking at crypto because they still view it as this super volatile, super risky space, which it still is because it's still new, right? We know, being in the space, that there are tons of opportunities out there, but many people on the sidelines, they're just not there yet. And this is why we're still so freaking early to cryptocurrency. So Bitcoin has failed to this point to act as a hedge against inflation. However, the tides could turn. When do you think this happens? Do you think this happens? Let me know down below. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. We'll see you.